Hey, what's up everybody? So I want to start the vlog off by doing a quick shout out and showing this awesome print. This was sent to me by Ben Walters. Ben is an old friend of Derek and I's. He now lives down in Kansas City. So Ben, I hope Kansas City is awesome and I can't wait to hang out with you soon, man. Yeah, it's been a really fun day today. Went and hung out with Andrew over at Fontenelle, discussed a couple things with him, went and checked out a couple of shops, walked around, kind of shot some stills, did our normal thing. It's always interesting though with doing these vlogs is it's basically my job to tell a story after compiling all that. So my whole thought for this is you saw kind of what we did, and most of that kind of stuff was private, so it's not really going to be cool to share that. What I'm going to do is explain to you my way of storytelling while I cook dinner. So anybody who's ever been on Facebook has probably watched a Tasty video, and I think the reason why those are so popular is not only are they teaching you something, but they're pretty much a story themselves. They've got a beginning where they show you like the ingredients or how to start the dish, like what to do in the middle, and then how to plate it. I mean, there's a beginning, middle, and end, right? They're short, they're concise, and they're kind of fun to watch. Now, I'm not gonna do a Tasty video right now, but I need to cook some chicken, so it seems like a, no-brainer. Let's explain this out a little bit. So if we think of this chicken like a story, this could be, for example, the film you just took or the film that I just took. Now, on its own, it's pretty good, but it probably has to be organized vice versa, right? So I've got a beginning, middle, end, maybe credits, whatever you want to call it, right? The thing is, these are going to be 4 lunches for me. So I don't probably want all of them to be the exact same spice. Or, for example, with film, you don't want to maybe have it the same color grade. You want to change it up depending on the scene, the mood, vice versa. If you have a sad scene, you probably don't want to blow it out of the water with fireworks and flames. You may just want something kind of, timid, right? So that's kind of like what you do when you're editing, right? You choose what needs the right thing at the time. It's kind of like if I'm cooking steak, I'm probably not going to use a poultry seasoning. So same thing with storytelling. If you're basically trying to convey something, you set the scene, you set the attitude, all of those different things depending on what you're trying to basically tell. If I'm doing music, for example, and I want something hype, I might play a siren. If I want something sad, I might play a violin. Kind of depends on what you really need. And let's be honest, if we're talking about like color grading and stuff, I don't really go over the top too much. I mean, heck, I did most of our things in black and white. But the thing is, you probably don't want to use that entire thing of mesquite for that one chicken breast, right? So a little goes a long way. Kind of keep it simple. Okay, so now I've got these seasoned, decently well, and they're ready to be cooked. So this brings up another topic. If you have a story to tell and you want to tell somebody, just tell them. The thing is that when Derek and I first started doing these vlogs, I was kind of nervous because all we really had were iPhones and an old Retina MacBook, and the thing is we still get it done, and it still looks pretty damn good in my opinion in a lot of ways. The problem is I'm still learning storytelling, so kind of like, maybe that one time you made chicken for your girlfriend and it wasn't cooked.
It's raw, come on!
I haven't done that, but it's still one of those things. If you screw something up, you're learning from it, so don't be too afraid. I think a lot of people, and me included, get caught up in gear and everything else. If you want to tell a story, if you want to vlog, just do it. Pull out a phone, pull out whatever camera you have, and just try it. That being said, though, if you're trying to do more professional type work, you will probably need something a little bit better to keep up with you. It's kind of like you're not going to maybe cook molecular gastronomy on a campfire. You can, but it's going to be really difficult and probably is not going to look as good as it should. So these are the way we like them, right? So let's go and take them and we will edit them, aka cook them. I don't know if you can see that, but somebody's playing around with the Mavic Pro right now. I'm so jealous. I know I just said the thing about gear, but I want one. Okay, so now those are cooking away. Now, the best way I can put that, whatever, is kind of like when I go and sit in front of my computer and I'm editing, right? I already have good stuff. I don't want to mess it up too much. I don't want to poke and prod it until it bleeds. I just need to kind of do the basic necessities to get it to what I want it to be. In this case, I'm just cooking the chicken until it gets the temperature so I can eat it safely. In video, you don't want to probably mess it up. Kind of like you do way too much with audio. Most of the time, it's not going to be good. If you have simple things and you have a good base, don't mess with it so much that you just end up ruining something or trying to overwork something or overcomplicate it, because that's where you'll start getting stressed out and you'll not be in a good place at that point. So we'll let the chicken cook and I'm going to keep editing. Oh man, whoever owns that, I am so jealous. I can just hear like a drone just like buzzing around our house. So anyway, today would have been like the perfect day to use one if I actually had one. It was like well lit in the city. Everything was so nice. There was no wind. Just everything was awesome. So whoever you are that has that, I'm jealous. But gear's not always the most important thing, because I'm still, having fun. I'm still going out. I'm still shooting film. And that's really the most important thing, is if you want to do something, just do it. Shoot it, record it, whatever. Let's go see how the chicken's doing. So like I said, not a lot of fine tuning. Well, don't muck around with it, but with those grill lines, starting to kind of run out of light. But these chicken breasts should be good now. So best way to put it, gone through, done all my corrections, kept it as simple as possible. Well, you can't even see these, so it doesn't really matter, but give me a second. Okay, so these just got off the grill. So I'm going to pretend that I just went through, edited everything, and now they're the exact way I want them. Temperature's good. I'm not going to kill anybody if I feed this to them. Looks good, right? Probably making you hungry. I hope I am, at least. The thing is, at this point, these are ready to go. So, in my case, if I'm done editing a video, I just throw it on YouTube. I don't rewatch it a million times to make sure it's perfect. That's as good as it's going to get. So you don't have to be a perfectionist at every single thing you do, because I will tell you firsthand, if you try to be, you're just going to send yourself to an early grave and just pull your hair out. And I'm bald. See? Told ya. Okay, so while I still have your attention, and I hope I do, otherwise I'm not telling a very good story, which would be kind of ironic. I'm just going to say this one thing. If you're getting into music, if you're getting into video, if you're getting into cooking, whatever it is, don't do too much at once. So it's kind of like if you're going to run, maybe for the first time, you're not going to go out and run 5 miles, because you just can't physically do that, and you're going to beat yourself down mentally and physically, right? So if you're learning anything, take it bit by bit. If you look back and see our very first vlog versus what we're basically putting out today, they're night and day different, because I've learned how to use the software appropriately. I've upgraded software. We've learned basically how to frame shots. We've learned a lot of different things over the course of the last couple of months. So that's the thing. Just plug at it. Don't stress yourself out, and just do a good minimal amount that you can handle, and then just kill it as best you can.